lying down for maximum support. And you're going to take a neutral spine. So you don't want to really push down hard. Some people work too hard in these. If you force it down, then you're using the wrong muscles. Float one leg up, keeping the body still. So up and down. And then we can change, up and down. Then making that harder, we can use both legs. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then start with the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. To make it harder again, we can reduce our base of support, so we have less support from where we're lying. So if we cross our hands across our body, we have basically less to balance on, so I am less stable. So I have to use my core more. So we can then lift one leg up, 2 legs up, down and down. You really feel that in my centre, like that. Then to make it harder again, we can then take the leg away from the body because it makes it heavier, which means that we have to work harder through our centre. So making it harder again in a slightly different way, we can lift the leg up, extend the leg out, bring it in and down. It's still quite easy because one leg is on the floor here. If you were to do that with 2 legs, this type of thing, is much, much harder. And we can do that with, I'm going to address that later on, better ways to do that exercise. But keeping one leg on the floor gives you still quite a lot of stability, but it still makes it hard enough for now, okay? The other thing you can do is float the arms up. So you're now using the core from both ends and you're reducing your base of support. So let's do the easy version of that. So we do one leg up and one leg down, and one leg up and one leg down. The trunk shouldn't twist. The other things to look for is that your stomach muscles shouldn't dome. So if you feel it, or if you watch yourself on a video, for example, if you see the muscles working really hard and doming up like that, that means it's the external muscles doing the work of the deep muscles. So either your technique is slightly wrong, or the exercise is too hard, which is probably the most likely cause. No tension in the neck, that's usually a sign that things are too hard as well because you're having to really strain. So watch that your ribs are flat as well, particularly when you take your arms up. Some people end up letting go of the ribs. They're all things to watch. Another exercise, which is nice and easy, good foundation one, is a leg fall out. So we're going to take that neutral spine, nice and still through the centre. It might help to put your hands on your belly to feel it. And you're going to just let one leg fall out and bring it up again. And another leg fall out and bring it up. The easiest way to do 100, the idea is you do 100 pulses. That's where the name comes from, but you actually do as many as you can tolerate. If you keep your head down here and you move, I'm now moving my arms around a stable base, and I have to work pretty hard to keep my body still. So that's the idea. You can also do hundreds with your legs lifted, like so. And to make them harder again, you can lift up here. So you're now using a little bit of the external muscle, but mainly you're making yourself less stable again. So lifting here and pulsing. That's probably about as hard as I would go for foundation exercises.